Hi guys! For this week's video, I decided to give the very popular Dalgona coffee a try. But I'm not a coffee drinker, so I knew I had to make a matcha version of the famous Dalgona froth. Both recipes only require 3 to 4 ingredients and are really easy to make. So if you're quarantined at home and you have a whisk, why not try making a Dalgona drink? So let's start with the coffee version first. We're going to use instant coffee for this recipe. So add 2 tablespoons of instant coffee and 2 tablespoons of sugar. Then add 2 tablespoons of hot water to your bowl and mix it up a bit. Now if you have an electric mixer, I highly recommend you use it and start whisking at the highest setting. You'll see the color slowly changing to creamy caramel color. Wow, try saying that really fast. So when you see the mixture start to thicken, check to see if soft peaks form when you lift the whisk. Once it does, the froth is ready. See how easy that was? It only took me 5 minutes with an electric whisk. So I added a little water because I didn't want the oat milk to overpower the coffee. But in retrospect, I think it would have tasted better with just whole fat milk instead. Oops. So now let's make the matcha version. Heat a 1/4 cup of white sugar and a 1/4 cup of water over medium-high heat. Meanwhile, separate the egg whites from the yolk like so into a bowl. Now begin whisking at the highest setting until your egg whites start to foam up. At this point, your sugar water should have started to boil. Now grab it and slowly start adding it into the egg whites while you continue to whisk. This process is similar to making a meringue, and the egg whites will be safe to eat after this. And like before, continue whisking at the highest setting until you see soft peaks form. So once you have your soft peaks form, you can start adding your matcha. I began by adding a 1/4 teaspoon of matcha directly to my cream, but it didn't dissolve completely, so I dissolved another 1/2 teaspoon in water first and then added it to the cream. So I really wanted the color to be a rich, bright green and ended up dissolving more and more matcha in water, then adding it to my cream. And in the end, I think I used over a tablespoon of matcha, and I thought, wow, this is becoming a really expensive matcha drink. But trust me, this is totally worth it. It is the best matcha I've had in a while, and it's so easy to make. Anyone can do it. Finally, I've achieved the color I wanted, so let's put our drink together. As for the Matcha Dalgona, I definitely recommend diluting it with a little bit of water so you don't lose any of that expensive matcha flavor.
Well, looks fluffy and delicious. start.
Wow.
Okay. Now I'll take some of this. Like a freaking.
Oh, the matcha one is so good. Wanna try this one?
Yeah, I do.
The oat milk that's there?
But there's matcha though.
Yeah, there's too much in here.
You like that one?
This?
Can't wait.